Mrs. Pales, shut the fuck up. I have a lot of color. I don't really. You fucking racist. Okay, hi YouTube. I'm yet again doing a question round. I have been interviewed by 1:37 p.m. They wanted to ask me some questions and I have answered them. And I think that would actually be something good for YouTube too. So I'm just gonna answer them again for you guys. So that's gonna be fun, you know? Showing me and my true colors, etc, etc. Okay, first question is, your infatuation with Tekken 7 is commendable, I must say. When did you first get exposed to it? I got exposed to Tekken when I was little, and that was Tekken 2. I think was the first one that I got exposed to. Fuck my background. And after that, maybe a bit. I played Tekken 3 a lot with my sister. That was very fun. But I was just mashing though, and stuff like that. So, how's the Tekken grind been thus far? And which characters did you end up mastering and choosing as your main? I started mashing with Asuka for fun in Tekken 7 without really knowing anything about frames, etc. I had fun. It was very fun not knowing stuff. And I got to purple quite fine, actually, with just mashing. It went quite okay. And then my inspiration to actually become better was basically, I met this fucking lay player. He beat my ass. He was not good. And it fucking pissed me off. And he came into the chat after and said that girls cannot play games. And I got so frustrated, man. I don't know why, but that was enough for me to actually want to learn the game. That fucking pissed me off so much. Yeah, for one guy, I literally, I'm playing this out of spite. And yes, then I started to learn Kazumi to learn fundamentals, and then I went over to Nina when I got the mix box, because I wanted to learn a more advanced character. What made you want to become a streamer? I think I had something to give the internet. I think I'm a good representative for women in gaming in general. I also have so much opinions I want to share with everyone, and I don't know, I want the internet to know my opinions. You know, I want the people, I want the world to improve in general, and I guess this is the way I want to do it. I want women to be more respected in the scene. I want everyone to be more respected, actually. But I'm still far from my opinion actually mattering though in the world, but it's still, I can still say stuff yet. The narcissism, yeah, I'm sorry. I guess it is. I know fighting games truly test one's mettle, especially when you're playing in front of viewers. Do you still get nervous while you are playing, or have you grown to become comfortable with your routine? It really depends on who I'm actually playing. And if there's someone that is really, really good, I can get more stressed out about that. But I also like to play those people that are much better than me, because that makes me improve. I really only get nervous really nervous when I play tournaments. Really. the way I've seen, and then I'm just shaking a lot and everything, and I want that to go away, so then I need to play more tournaments. I always need to challenge myself to improve as a human being. I'm such a narcissist. For other women streamers that constantly deals with toxicity, what type of advice would you give them? I hate this question. I fucking hate this question. I really do. Because that's literally something you will ask any woman. When you ask these, like, we always become victimized. I hate it. But I answered it. I think toxicity is a part of the internet and something everyone deals with. Not only women. But what we need to think about in general is that people that hate on others and use time on them in a toxic manner is because they are actually quite miserable themselves in life and have often accomplished much less than you in your life. Bruh. And they blame their insecurities on you instead of actually improving themselves. And therefore you should not use time on them. Even though sometimes I use time. Bruh, why is everything happening at once? Jesus, yeah. Thank you so much, Princess, for the gift sub, and thank you so much, Fergus, for raiding the stream, man. I'm trying to go to big fan, yes, Nina Gang, stuff like that. I'm trying to go through the questions that have been asked. So many sexist raids today. Yeah, really. Hi Norwegian, hey mother boy. Or had scientifically proven pays more attention to the negative experiences than the positive experiences. But it is the positive ones that you should focus more on, and also is often something you receive way more than the negative ones. Also remember that you can be someone that represents other women and want to make them join. And that should really be an encouragement on its own. I also want to twist it to what is being positive by being a woman streamer, since I really feel like, I don't know, being a minority and stuff like that, I feel like it's always these negative questions. We never focus on what is positive by being woman, what is positive by being anything else that is minority. Like, it's always about what is negative. I hate it. So yeah, you can help explain to other men how it actually feels to be a woman. That's one thing. You can give them the woman perspective that some of you guys actually sometimes needed. Yeah, I said it. You can also get a perspective of how man feels on general basis too. Life is tough for everyone, and I've learned so much from being on the internet, and it has humbled me and still continues to humble me. Yeah. And yes, like I have said before, we also need to stop competing with each other on who has it worse. Because everyone is actually struggling with something. It is hard to be alive. So for us to just dismiss others' feelings just because they are not a minority, or just because of, sexual orientation, gender, money, or how they look. Yeah, because actually people with money too struggles. Celebrities struggles. And you guys are on Twitter fucking hating on people. Using time on that because they don't understand how to be a victim. Stuff like that. Actually, the things that should just be fuck off. For real. You guys need to shut the fuck up and actually improve in your own life instead of hating on others. It's so fucking stupid. I'm aspiring to represent all the incels. Nice. How high would you say your excitement level is for Tekken 8? What's some new stuff you hope gets incorporated into that game? I really want that game to come out. I really do. And it's not really for graphics, it's just to have a better game with hopefully better netcode. And I really hope they have team battle, like they have the other stuff that was offline before on the other modes that made it very fun to play the game other than competing. I feel like Tekken 7 is a lot of competing and not so much fun. Or it is fun to compete also and improve in the game in that matter. But just having these fun games next to it makes the game even better. So, and even like having team battle as an online mod instead, I would love. Because everything is getting online now. Yeah. Do not only, what are the 3 essential pieces of advice you think every up-and-coming content creator streamer should know? Do not only do content on Twitch. You need to use much more platforms than that. If you think that just opening your stream people will watch, no. No. It's not that simple, man. It's not. And 2, it is not just luck. Of course, luck can have some minority with it, but if you are entertaining enough, and you need to actually be consistent with it to actually make people stay. You will, if you're entertaining, people will watch. People will, for example, if you use Twitter, people will retweet the funny stuff that you make. They will actually, like, people will start to get to know you. Like, it's multiple things there. 3, you need to educate yourself. You need to be creative and figure out what is unique about you. Without, of course, losing your own personality. Because it is tough in the streaming world, I really think so. And I don't think humans are in generally that far from each other. But we need to, I don't know, be smart about it. And that was the questions. I don't know if you guys have some questions about what I said.